Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to JJ Gaming and welcome back to EU4 Holland episode 15. Yes, and you may notice that there's a couple of years have passed since the end of last episode. I sort of played a little bit ahead and I did record. I thought I had recorded it and I would make it into a little time lapse, but I didn't do that. Hey, I didn't even see that. We discovered the East Asia, so we now see the Shan dynasty and we see the Bamanis and the Jaunpur, who are some of the wealthiest nations in the world. And yes, that's the reason why last episode we checked over here, right? Yeah, so we have the Ottomans are ahead of us in money, in the amount of income they make. Then it's us, then it's Spain, Great Britain, then Shun, which is China basically. Russia, Denmark, Portugal, then the Bamanis and Jaunpur, so that's like both own half of India. That's something that didn't really used to happen in the early versions of EU4 actually. That the Indian subcontinent would be this sort of consolidated. And also I feel like the Ottomans are doing better than they normally do. They own like most of Persia even. We are really starting to coalesce into a few major nations. And the reason why I started playing here and didn't continue playing is because our faithful ally, Great Britain, has asked us to attack France. And it's kind of, well, if you look at France, they're really not doing very well. They're allied with a bunch of German states, but I think we're just gonna join Britain then. Except, sure, we can easily take the French by ourselves, so why not do that, right? Is there anything we can grab from them? Frenchies, do you hold anything that we want? Let's see. This is the easiest way to do it, I think. No, not really. Not really. Well, I guess they own this little county. I guess we can make that a special interest thingy. Let's see. Diplomacy. Diplomatic feedback. I want this, please. Oh, no. I have to go to my own country first. I want this, please. Oh, war ally has claimed it. Okay. This is a bit of a cumbersome system, I feel. The the diplomatic feedback system, it never really goes the way I want it to. Alright. There's a few more things to complain about when it comes to EU4's user interface, but oh well, let's head off to Paris. Let's help out the British a little bit. Hopefully they will give us some money. We are besieging Paris itself. French have fallen down far. Remember in the early part of this playthrough we really feared France. They were really, really strong. But right now we are fine. Brunswick is besieging Friesland, but they don't have enough troops. I upgraded all the forts to star forts, so we should be able to hold off there for quite some time. A Dutch Sunny Master Recruiter for 50% off. Sure, we can have you in here. Where are you? Here, Diederik van Nassau-Zuilenstein. Is that you? Probably. At least he's half off. Not that we need the money really. We are having too many military leaders. Okay, let's fire one. Lodewijk Flink, get out of here, bro. We also need to have a debate in the Staten-Generaal. Let's have accent officer commissions. Sure. Diplomatic support. Sure. Nope. Nope. Okay, well, I guess we will wait for it to finish by itself. Okay, Paris is still under siege. Papal exile. Umbrian Catholic treasurer. I don't know what. So I guess he's an administrative guy. We don't really need him. Or is he a production guy? No, we did. That's the one thing that I was kind of debating with myself. If we should do, if I should sort of give commentary on that point. But we gained Baruch Spinoza, who is one of the more famous. Well, he's not really Dutch. One of the more famous philosophers that operated from the Netherlands, together with René Descartes. He's a Portuguese Jewish exile who... oh, British-French Unification War. Is it over? Oh, Picot. We'll see it Mexican to New Netherlands. Okay, thank you, Great Britain. We finally expanded a little bit. The New Netherlands is not really a major colony, though. But it's fine. It's fine. We cannot expand it to the Iroquois lands, otherwise we would have done that. But they are still an ally to the Brits. So I'm not going to do that. But thank you for that province, my friends. We will help you besiege Paris still. So I'm pretty sure... Oh, they're helping us to relieve our besieged cities. That's good. We might want to build another fortress in Oost-Friesland at some point. We won the siege of Paris. You're welcome. The Brits. You're welcome, British persons. We will relieve Oost-Friesland. Build a big fortress there. Oh, the British are already relieving it for us. Why don't you head over to France, my man? Friedrich V of the Palatinate has joined the Holy Roman, has become a Holy Roman Emperor. Is he Catholic? He is. Okay, so we have a Catholic Emperor again. I guess because most of the electors are in here, right? Imperial authority. Catholicism is the dominant faith, even. Which makes very little sense to me. But I guess for us it's fine, because it means that... yeah, there's 27 heretic princes in the empire. This reduces imperial authority by minus 0.27 a month. So there's no way they're going to ever be able to reform into anything resembling a true country, which is good for us, because we are no longer part of them. Let's build a star fort here in Oost-Friesland. Where is it? There are no free building slots. Oh, we need 10. There we go. Let's build a bastion. There we go. We have so much money, so I really shouldn't worry too much about money anymore. Well, it's good to keep at least some amount of money in here, because when we are attacked by a major country, we really want to be able to hire all the mercenaries we need. And some of these countries, like Spain, have like 200k troops, so we really do need to hire everything we can. Victory against Brunswick. Yeah. 10% of their income, fine. We can go to admin level 22, which should give us a new idea group, which is great. I think we will do a military idea group, because we're already at 999 power saved, which is not well. I kind of want to wait for it to be able to spend it on the military technology thing. Not so I think we're going to go for a military idea group. Let's see. We can build a town hall. What kind of military idea do we want, really, though? I guess offensive is pretty good. Plus 5 discipline. And there's also some other quite nice bonuses here. Quality is pretty nice. I think quality suits the Dutch the most. Or defensive, alternatively. Let's do quality. There we go. Let's immediately grab an idea. Infantry combat ability plus 10. So I'm not quite sure what infantry combat ability is or does, to be perfectly honest. I think it has something to do with how well your infantry fights in a battle, but I don't really know how or why it works. You Frenchies, what are you doing? Get out of Calais. Get out of Bruges, bros. Get out of here. Where's your... Okay, there's a river that flows between everywhere and Ghent. Can we take them with 42k? Yeah, probably. Probably. We are quite advanced militarily. Okay, this is the Geneva. We have now at peace with Geneva. You guys can head over to Bruges and attack these Frenchies. Let's see, is Frederik Wagenaar really the best leader we have here? Well, he's gonna have to do, I guess. Let's fight this battle. Okay, French ruled very nicely. They have a big fire advantage and shock advantage, but I think we're still winning. They have more discipline than us, more morale than us. Okay, so they are generally a better army than us, so we might actually lose this. Let them handle it. Increase stamps. Yeah, no, we did win. Barely. But we won. We kept the French out of our country, which is good. Now the British have destroyed them with their armies, so that's good. We helped quite a lot in this war, I feel. So the Brits can be happy. Great Britain and France will form a union, with Nehemiah Carleton becoming Lord Protector over both nations. What? I don't know why they're allowed to fight a unification war. Nehemiah Carleton d'Albert is the leader of both Britain and France. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, I'm not really sure how happy I am with that, but okay. We will get some money from the Brits. We might want to try to expand a little bit in Europe, actually, because if I look at all these people, all these large nations coalescing together, we might not stand a chance in the future. But we're not going to do it anytime soon, right? We're also attacking some of these rebels over here in Java, and we might want to expand over there a little bit further in this episode or next. Are we still at truce with them? No, right? No. So we could do that. How much? How large is our army? 25k. Who are you allied to? Zulu, Johor, Pasai. Yeah, Pasai. We kind of want to take care of them. How many troops do you have? 9,000. We have 47 ships. I think we can go for a war against Brunei, right? Aggressive expansion. I thought we still had some claims, but we still do have a spy network. So let's do some claims. Fabricate claim on Pekalongan. There we go. And on Karta something. Karta. Karta must mean city or something in Indonesian. Indonesian, Malay, I think, in this day and age. Let's see. Although it might just be Javanese. I think that's probably a different language. I'm not too familiar with all that. Portugal. Oh. Is Brunei allied with Portugal? Oh, the independence is guaranteed by Portugal. Do we care? What's your army like? 86,000 troops. That's actually a lot. It's actually quite a lot. Let's see if Britain wants to join us. I think you want to join me, man. Dutch diplomatic reputation, war exhaustion. That's not fair. Distant war. So Britain might want to join us once their war exhaustion has gone down, or maybe once our diplomatic reputation has gone up, because we can replace this guy with a diplomatic reputation guy. See if one appears. Nope. We do want the Brits to join, otherwise the Portuguese, well, they probably won't beat us, but it will be a much more bloody war. We don't really want that. We can invest in Diplo technology. Let's do that. We have increased our army, our navy size, and this time, because I noticed what happened to me recently, why I lost all those sailors was because I upgraded all my ships at once. So that means you have to, like, all the ships need to be reinforced. So that costs a shit ton of sailors. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna upgrade everybody, but we're probably gonna lose all of our sailors right now. So let's so we need 27,000 sailors just for upgrading that major fleet. So we will just do it a few at a time. We do have this by far the strongest fleet in the world right now. 2-decker, wow. We're really getting to a major fleet right now. We can enact another government reform. We're almost there. We're almost at the final government reform. So let's see. Office selection. Appointment by committee. Let us abandon arbitrary appointments to governmental offices. Committees shall be established to decide on the best candidate for a given role, to ensure that administrative competence is the norm in our realm. Well, that's pretty close to what it was in the Dutch Republic, although the committees, you know, just because you appoint somebody via committee doesn't mean it's not corrupt. You know, usually the people who appoint the committee members are related, or the committee members themselves are related. So it's not really a full sort of avoidance of corruption. We have bureaucratic apparatus. The bureaucracy is expanding to meet the needs of the expanding bureaucracy. Yeah, it's a famous quote from Civ 5, right? Minimum autonomy in territories minus 10%. Or extended suffrage. Let us open up the availability of important offices to more of those living within our borders, so that we have a wider and more representative selection of civil servants. Advisor cost is not really worth anything to me. But possible advisors +1, that is quite nice. So I guess appointment by committee. What is the final one then? Question of dictatorship. Strengthen executive powers. Reinforce Republican values. Or federal senate. Process of our state of our history of self-government. Yeah, that's obviously going to be the one. That's another +1 to the random candidate. We already have a few of those bonuses. So all the candidates that we get are already quite strong. And this is another just bonus. So that's amazing. Yeah, we'll probably go with that one. And then we will have fully reformed all of our government. I don't know what happens then. We get a new cannon. The Kuhorn mortar. Let's do it. That's always good, right? New cannons are good. Let's immediately upgrade. What is the Kuhorn mortar? I figured that would be a Dutch thing, because Kuhorn sounds a little bit Dutch. Invented by Dutch engineer Baron van Kuhorn during the 17th century. A smaller mortar with a barrel fixed at a 45-degree angle. The only way to change the range of the shot was by moving the piece or using different weighted charges. What? That sounds like a horrible idea. Well, okay. we will take it. Better guns are always good. We did okay. So we were back at the previous sailor level more or less. Now we can upgrade the rest of our fleet. At least I guess we can upgrade these guys. There are no ships in this fleet that can be upgraded. I guess not. I guess the frigates are still the latest technology available. Let's see. Yeah, frigates. Okay, so we cannot upgrade them. Do we have any? No, these are all frigates. The float van Holland is now by far the strongest in the world. At least I think so. Let's have a look at the British fleet size. 167 ships. Ooh, that's a lot actually. But I feel like we can still beat them. I feel like they're probably not as rich as we are. Is your war exhaustion gone down, Britain? Because we would like to declare war on Brunei. Fighting in another war, okay. What kind of war? Oh, a bunch of Native Americans. Okay, that's fine. Can we take Portugal ourselves, though? I feel like we can. It's just Portugal. 95,000 soldiers is a huge amount, though. I'm pretty sure it's spread all over the world. And we can probably... No, we cannot really create more ourselves. But we can, of course, hire a bunch of mercenaries. I do kind of want to wait for the Brits, though. Naples has rivaled us again. They have even embargoed us. I guess we can do that as well. We can embargo Naples from here. 46% of trade power. Wow, Britain is doing really well. Yeah, I guess because they just conquered France. That makes sense, actually. It seems that the British are slowly starting to overtake us. Which is not great. Who is doing the piracy? Portugal and Denmark. The largest trade power in the node makes privateers plus 46.8% efficient here. Okay, that's not great. But we were gonna check how many... yeah, so I was kind of having the time tick by to see... so Britain is at peace again, good. How about how about joining me now, Britain? We can easily take Portugal together, man. War exhaustion plus 7, okay, almost. We have already a diplomatic reputation. Here he is. Philip Willem van Assen. This should be sufficient, I think. Yep, okay. Yeah, so it says there, Dutch diplomatic reputation. That's sort of a value that is increased by diplomatic ideas. And also there's some advisors that do that. And it's sort of what it signifies is how easy it is to convince people to do what you want. And so now that we hired a new Diplo advisor guy, that it's become a bit easier to convince our friends and enemies of what we want. Oh, actually, it seems that Portugal is not even joining. Well, do we need Britain in that case? Probably not, right? No, probably not. Let's just do it by ourselves then. I don't want to drag in Britain if it's not required. We don't want to owe them any debt. Frans van Oranje-Nassau, why don't you head over to the 2 provinces that I said to conquer. And then we will have our fleet standing at the ready, and we will hire a good troop of mercenaries. How many? We have 47 transports, so I would prefer... This is 45,000 army strength, so that should be enough. I do know that the mercenaries are quite weak. So 45,000 may look like a lot, but it's not really that strong. Carta has been occupied. We are now attacking... Why is it 0%? Didn't we just grab the province that we want? Does that not give me any war score? I guess not. Okay, a lot of occupations going on. Let's hire. Let's have Karel Drusius relieve Palembang over here. It's 45,000 versus 11,000, but that should be fine. Yes, thank you. And also relieve Singapore. And our normal army will grab the rest of Java. There's 21,000 Bruneian troops here. Should we attack those? With our mercenary fleet? We could do that. There's also 37 boats here. Let's see if we can intercept those. That would be nice. No ships lost. Ships lost? Really? Where are you guys going? No, I don't want that. You guys have to continue protecting trade in Malacca. I just want the large fleet to chase them down. Not for too long though, because we're probably losing sailors. We are. Well, it's not a big deal, I guess. Let's head back in port for now. No, actually, let's have these guys head over to Brunei and see if we can deal with the armies there. Why can we not ship them over? Yep, there we go. Okay, you can continue besieging the rest of Java. Oh, no. Okay, so no, that's fine. Okay, great. 45,000. Netherlands may get crossing penalty -1. That's fine, I think. We outnumber them 2-1, right? We should be fine. Yep, nice. Let's retake this fortress. Also, they are conquering most of Celebes because we didn't really build any forts there. But that's fine. We will deal with them later. You might want to build some forts there in the future, though. Oh, the New Netherlands fleet is here. Let's help them out. 40. Whoa, this is a lot of ships, though. I think they're probably all much weaker than mine, though. So we should still be fine. Okay, we stack wipe that fleet. You don't see that very often. Okay, these guys have conquered all of Java, so why don't we help to relieve some of Celebes, some of Sulawesi. You guys are, yeah, you're retaking that fortress, so that's good. Might want to just build a fortress here. Let's not do that during the war, right? That's probably a bad idea. Okay, we retook our fortress in Brunei. Let's chase down their army then. With our mercenaries. There we go. And just grab some of their land here. In Brunei itself. In fact, let's head over to their capital, right? Why not? We're also slowly relieving all of Celebes. But that might not be the best use of our time. We might want to just grab the... Ah, hey! Oh, this is also Brunei. Oh, we might want to grab this island as well. But let's grab some of the capitals of the war allies. So let's go over here to Muko. Besiege it. We lost. Oh, we lost our trading fleet. Oh, that's a shame. Where are you guys? This is regrettable. I don't know why. I don't know how they lost that. Yeah, I guess I thought that my fleet was coming in, my main fleet, but I guess not. I guess they were just too late. No, Singapore was besieged. Let's head over to Brunei. See if those guys can relieve Singapore. 25,000 troops though, so we might want to be a bit careful there. We almost are done besieging the capital of Brunei at least. Is it over here? Oh, here. I'm checking where that port is. Yeah, great. Let's head over to Singapura. We might lose that battle though, but we can just hire new mercenaries, right? Now we're winning. Okay, great. Where are you guys going? Johor. Oh, no. What are you guys doing? Oh, we have to re-siege this castle, of course. This fortress. Fine. Let's head up north here. Also want to grab as much of Pasai as we can, if at all possible. So far we're doing quite well, I think, in this war. Which makes sense. Oh, they retook their fortress already. Man, that's fast. Oh, we'll head over. We'll head back there in the future. I guess they have like a siege leader or something. No, not really. They're just very fast at sieging down fortresses, I guess. We can invest in a new idea. Quality ideas. Yeah, we can do that. Bit of extra addition, never hurt. Ships cost is not really something that we care about. We already lost the siege of their capital. Man, why are they so fast at that? That makes no sense. Why are they so much faster than we? Statist candidate, or just candidate, or just I guess. Come on, hurry up, people. Might want to hire another mercenary band, actually. Mercenaries. Another 30k. That's fine. Treason against the Netherlands. We must punish those responsible. Prison, we can afford it. We can afford it. We can easily afford it. What are you talking about? Did we retake Singapore? Yes. Okay, so let's head over to this fortress then. Because it seems that our enemy is fighting back a little bit. We have now here 50k mercenaries. Let's attack this main army all together. Yes, great. Okay. Should chase these guys down though if we can. And stack wipe them because they have been nothing but trouble for me. 1000. Where have you guys gone? I guess to this army over here. This fortress over here. They're not here anymore. We're already at 58% though. So maybe it's time to see what we can take. Occupied by Johor, but let's go to Siak. Let's try to grab some of these blue Johoran lands as well. All right, I think that's about it. We have 77,000 troops here besieging their main fortress. Yeah, it's a level 6 fortress. That figures. I think we will grab that one because that was a bitch to take. There's another one here. This one not though. Okay, what will we take from Brunei though? Wait, 41% really? Just for those two provinces. That's not really worth it. That's not really worth it at all. I guess we will just grab these two then. That's 10 war score. 26, 31, 47, 51. Let's just grab all of the islands he has here. This one we want as well, and this one. It's just a big chunk of extra Moluccan land. I think that's fine. We should also maybe take... We really can't take much from them here, huh? I guess we'll just take these islands. It's not a huge take, but it's fine. 85%, okay. We will have another coalition, but it will just be a bunch of Indonesian nations, so that's fine. Yes, thank you. 162k casualties from our side, really? Oh, attrition mostly. I think it's mostly just mercenary attrition as well, so we don't really care much about that. Yeah, our military manpower is still quite high. All right, there we go. Let's core everything. That's why I saved up some admin power, so we could just core all of those provinces at once. Dutch Indonesia, so we are grabbing almost the entirety of Java right now. You guys, we will get rid of you. You guys, you can move back to Batavia. And you guys are also mercenaries, right? Yeah, so we can get rid of you as well. Great. Imperial conquest we've achieved. Total development at least 1,000. Wow. Yes, thank you. 30 prestige. We can upgrade our government rank. United Provinces to Great Republic. We are now a cultural union of Germanic culture. That doesn't really make sense, but that's fine. Trade, stability. And let's keep our war exhaustion down. Go for peace. We are at peace, man. Get rid of that. We have too few rivals. Yeah, actually, Naples is our rival again, so we might as well make them our rival as well. I usually tend to ignore these ones a little bit. Our war exhaustion is high. Let's reduce that. We have plenty of diplo power anyway. Let's boost our stability as well, because there's probably a lot of provinces that have unrest right now. Yeah, a lot of them. Let's also add them to our respective trade companies. Thank you. And thank you. 55 gold is moving down to Malacca. It's a shame we can't go directly from the Moluccas to South Africa, which is how it happened in reality. So I think it's quite strange you can't do that, because Batavia was explicitly, like, the Dutch East India Company had to go through Batavia with all their cargo. So Batavia was the trading center of the Dutch East Indies. There was no, like, explicitly, in fact, the Dutch took Malacca to neutralize it as a trading center. So they took it and then kind of abandoned it. So it wasn't really, like, the main trade hub was moved to Batavia. So the trade was not going from Batavia to Malacca and then to South Africa. It was going from Batavia usually to Ceylon first, because that was also a Dutch colony, and then to South Africa, or directly from Batavia to South Africa. So these trade nodes don't really make sense to me. I think there should be a direct line from the Moluccas to South Africa. I think that makes more sense. But oh well. You deal with the cards you have, right? We can also purchase another ability. Arch treatment cost minus 50%. That's pretty nice. Let's have that. 70,000 gold still, even though we hired a ton of mercenaries there. What else can we do? We can upgrade some ideas, but I think we'll wait with that. Yeah, we will upgrade the technologies once we get to it. How much will it cost us? 1100, so we cannot, I guess, stack up to that. I think for Diplo power we can grab another one. Ship cost minus 10%, fine, whatever. Wait. Wait. Portugal? Portugal is the Holy Roman Empire? It's the Holy Roman Emperor? What? How does that work? Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, that's actually not great for us. Because then that means we have to fight... Well, no, we don't have to fight the Holy Roman Emperor if we fight Portugal. That's actually not the case. Okay, well, it's a weird turn of events anyway. Although I guess it probably has to do something to do with the fact that pretty much there's no eligible Catholic electors in the empire anymore. It's just this little strip of Catholic land, and the rest of the empire is Protestant, which is great for me. And we're almost finished scoring the new prophecies that we gained. We are now fighting a final revolt, hopefully. We must protect our trade. Oh, Great Britain is fighting against some Native Americans. That's fine. We will not really help them with that, but we'll be fine to pay lip service to our alliance. And there we go. All the provinces are now court. That should get the unrest down a bit, right? Zertogenbos is 1 unrest. Why? Why is the unrest so high in Den Bosch? Reassessment survey. Okay, I guess that's an event I pressed. Didn't really notice that, but that's fine. We are up to 80k treasury. I really don't know what to do with all this money. It's pretty ridiculous. Do we have any trades? We can build stock exchanges. So that's great. Let's do that immediately wherever we can. Benin, Kapalumbu, Kap. We will just upgrade whatever trading center we already have. I think Makassar is still a trading center. Gent is not, I think. Oh no, Batavia is. Friesland is. Sint Maarten is. Yeah, that's it. New Amsterdam, let's put one there as well. Why not? We want to remain dominant when it comes to trade. So, State House. Let's build some manufactories as well in the places that we haven't already. And that got us down to maybe 76k. Pretty damn insane. Could build a coastal defense, I guess. Is that something that you can add on top of your... No, you can't. Okay. I do like the new map, though. We should, the next time we should grab some of Sumatra as well, just to clean up the map a bit. And a bit Johor. We'll do that later, but we're currently in a truce with all of them, I guess. Yeah. Can invest in new technology. Measuring the world. The new sciences have given us a number of different ways to describe and measure the world around us. Let us send these learned men out into the world in general, and into our country in particular. We cannot know what resources are at our disposal until we have thoroughly searched all our lands for minerals, counted every last subject, and assessed every last enterprise. Yeah, there's actually some... I may link it in the description, but there's an amazing map database from a guy called David Rumsey. And there's some maps in there, but on the that were made during 18th century France, during sort of the height of the Ancien Regime in France, and they're amazingly detailed. And you kind of wonder how they did that. It's really like it almost looks like a satellite image. There's an amazing map also there. I don't know if it's on that database or elsewhere, but it's like this huge map, like 3 by 3 meters or something, that depicts every house in Paris, basically, in 1780 or something like that. And it's just this amazingly detailed map of early modern Paris. And I kind of want to print that out and hang it on my wall. I have already one of my own town, Gouda, on the wall, which is very similar. It's sort of, but it's much older. It's, I think, from 1680 or something. And that also has every individual house in the old city center on there, including my own, which is pretty amazing. Let's add this new technology to our map. Surely we are Enlightenment. The Enlightenment is coming. Surely we are ahead of time technologically, right? Compared to the rest of the world. Not really. Not really. 23. We're about on par with the rest. We're keeping track. We're not really ahead in technology. The Ottomans, man, look at this. Look at this huge. I mean, it makes sense that I guess, that we are still behind them when it comes to income, even though it's not really that much. How about the Iroquois? Are you guys already still allied with Britain? You are. Yeah. I would like to conquer the Iroquois. How are they doing actually? They're still a tribe, but they are at tech level 20. North American Technology Group has embraced global trade. Okay, so they are quite advanced technologically. I thought once you embrace feudalism, you could get rid of the tribe government, which is quite shit, I believe. Oh well, it's pretty cool to have a sort of a modern Iroquois nation. Now they're a little bit behind technologically, but not that much. They're keeping up. They've been our neighbors for quite some time, actually. Do they hate us? They hate us because they ain't us. No, they don't hate us anymore. We might want to also use our diplomats a little bit to improve relations with our former allies, our old allies, Bohemia and Brandenburg, who are still our allies, but we haven't really fought any wars for them or with them recently. Set them whatever they need, improve the relations. We can invest in new technology, in military technology. Okay, we're finally getting rid of the Gustavian infantry. I feel like we've had that for quite a while. Let's do it. Light cavalry. What is the flavor text here? Heavily armored cavalrymen were by their nature cumbersome to form up and vulnerable on the battlefield. Lighter cavalry was added to armies to act as scouts for the army during marching and screen heavier cavalry before its charge on the battlefield. Yes. Armed Blanche cavalry, Latin dragoons, Latin hussars, Grenze infantry, Caroline infantry, and line infantry. Sounds like we should go for line infantry because that is the sort of standard soldier of the 18th century, was a member of the line infantry. Line infantry tactics tried to find a balance between attack and defense and did not specialize in either. However, these infantry were stronger in fire and shock. Their aim would be to use the musket volleys to disorganize the enemy before they could charge, in particular if they were primarily a shock action force. Sounds logical. Caroline infantry, military reforms of Swedish King Charles XI. Yeah, this is a paradox game, so there's always a lot about Sweden here. But Sweden was quite important in this period, especially sort of the 1680s. Devastating volleys of musket rounds would be the prelude to a mass charge. That sounds cool. Grenze infantry, after the conquest of Hungary and Croatia, Austria formed a new type of unit called Grenze to defend the borders of their newly conquered lands. Recruited from local population. I think, let's see, offensive shock. The Caroline infantry is, because they have a little bit less defensive fire, but they have more offensive shock. I think Caroline infantry is good. What about the cavalry? We have the Latin hussars, we have the Latin dragoons, and we have the armed Blanche cavalry. While the hussar cavalry represented the balance between fire and shock, and the dragoon cavalry relied primarily on their muskets, the armed Blanche cavalry relied primarily on cold steel. No, I kind of want some fire as well. I guess the dragoons. So we have now a pretty modern army. Can we expand our army a little bit? Not that much. We still don't really have a massive sort of surplus of men. Another imperialist war, fine man. British are just conquering all the Native American tribes, I guess. June, order restored. With our borders no longer under threat by powerful hordes, the lands may prosper and our rule is no longer in question. Criticism that was once direct towards the Daughter of Heaven has died down and the Empire can look forward to a new era of prosperity. Okay, they shouldn't have been actually in charge for quite some time. I don't really have that big of an army. I think I could take it. They probably are behind technologically quite a bit as well. Yeah, not really, but yeah, this is a bit strange always because I know that in earlier versions of EU4, the West was the technological powerhouse and the rest was kind of behind, but that's not really the case anymore because now every culture has its own technology group. But I'm pretty sure that the the soldiers from the Chinese technology group are much weaker than the soldiers from the European technology group. So this doesn't really show the true situation, because they are not that much behind in tech level, but I think they are behind in military level. Although you cannot really see that. Oh, they already won their war. Portuguese, man. Look at this. Portuguese Alaska. Wow. Man. How is the liberty desire doing of these subject nations? I would kind of like to know that. Can you see that somewhere? Here, maybe? No, I guess not. Ooh, the nation of Brandenburg, your faithful ally, is requesting that you come to their aid in the Brandenburgian conquest of Kolberg against Wolgast. Wolgast is allied with Bohemia. I don't wanna lose my alliance with Bohemia, man. I mean, Brandenburg is Prussia, right? So, but right now, if I have to choose between Bohemia and Brandenburg, it's Bohemia all the way. So no. You want me to join Bohemia? I guess not. We can increase Diplo technology and get the new frigates, heavy frigates. Yes, let's do it. Let's upgrade all of our frigates. You guys, head over to Brugge and we will upgrade you. And then you can head back to defending trade in the English Channel. Once you are completely done up, we have some more. Oh yeah, we lost our trade fleet in Malacca. That's right. We'll deal with that later. Let's build another one there. Once we are ready for it, you guys can upgrade. And well, we're not gonna hire leaders for all of you. You can continue to protect trade in where is it? Ivory Coast. Once you're ready, we rebuilt a trading fleet over here in Indonesia, so you guys can head back to. Oh, I got the text message. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I will return you to Malacca. We protect trade over there. That's important to us. Ooh, okay. Okay, alright. The nation of Great Britain, your faithful ally, is requesting that you come to their aid in the British Algonquian imperialist war against Algonquin, Erie, yada yada yada, and Iroquois. This is a war that they have started. Yes, of course. I do hope you will give me some land, though. The New Netherlands. Let's send over our 42,000 troops there, right? Why not? I know why not. We will lose a ton of manpower, but let's do it anyway. We finally have a chance to beat the Iroquois, and the Brits themselves called us in, so that's great. Let's see, what kind of claims do you guys have on this land? Not that much. What about the Brits themselves? Not much. Well, British, I wouldn't mind you giving me some of this land. What kind of claims do the... Oh, we should go to the diplomatic feedback map mode, probably. New Netherlands. Okay, they have a little bit of diplomatic feedback on some of this land. 15 colonies, not much. But I'm just checking what kind of provinces are claimed by Britain, but it's really not much. So I wouldn't mind just grabbing some of this colonial. Yeah, so we want to be in the same colonial region so that it can go to the New Netherlands. Let's see, where's that? Down here, I think. No, down here. Yeah, so we want kind of all of Maine here, and then sort of this whole area. I think we will just give some diplomatic feedback to the Brits, say that we want some of this. We want this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. We want just a whole lot. So it seems that they are not claiming any of it. So then I wouldn't mind claiming it. We want just the whole Iroquois Confederacy, man. It's a revenge. It's revenge for the slights done to us. Yes, let's keep it like this, I think. Yeah, I kind of want to just only only stuff in the 13 colonies region. So that's I think what we're doing now. All right, great. I'm going to war again. Seems like we've already nearly won the war, so I might not want to send over my my troops yet. I don't know why the New Netherlands hasn't conquered more though. Okay, the war's over, I guess. Algonquin will cede a bunch of land to Great Britain and nothing to the New Netherlands. Okay, great, fantastic. Thanks a lot, Britain. Okay, next time we will conquer. We will attack the Iroquois anyway. It's another 15 years off, but we will do it. We have now returned our massive fleet back to Europe for no reason really. So I think we will head back over to Indonesia later. We're not quite done conquering there. But I think that is it for now. I think this is another episode where I will be probably cutting a lot. But that's fine. We want to keep it a little bit fast-paced right now. We have, I think, already in this episode only covered something like 25 or 30 years. So that's good. Yes, so the story of the Netherlands continues. We are still the richest country on Earth, or one of the richest. We have been expanding in Indonesia. We have dealt with our enemies, the Iroquois. There's been a big diplomatic upset in Europe, basically, because the British have now a personal union over the French. Other than that, the Spanish are doing much better than they did in our own timeline, as are the Bohemians and the Ottomans. But most of all, the Netherlands. We are still in the middle of our golden age. We haven't fought any war in Europe in a very long time. Well, some minor wars, but no major wars in Europe in a very long time. We want to keep it that way. That we want to focus on our colonial project a little bit. We want to become even richer, and I think the end goal is to become the nation with the highest income in the world, and we're pretty close to that already. So let's see how we do the next episode. Thank you guys very much for watching, and see you then. Bye-bye.